What's up, you guys? Welcome back to part 2 on shifting your mindset for the better. In this video, we're going to discuss 5 things that you can do physically that can improve your mindset. Now, if you haven't watched part 1, please click up there and check it out. Part 1 deals with things that we can do internally to shift our mindset for the better. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, when I mention these 5 practices, they may seem small to you, but you just never know. A little input in your life may go a long way. We first can start with number 1, which is stretching. Even though I'm guilty of this, sometimes I forget to stretch. Stretching is very, very critical to your mindset. Depending on what time of the day you do it, I like to do it in the morning. It's something that it gets the muscles going, it gets the breathing going, the flowing. You know, if you wake up, you've been steady all night for a good 5 to 8 hours for those lucky ones. You wake up, your body is tense. Stretching allows for everything to kind of expand. It will make the biggest difference throughout your day after you stretch. Not only will this benefit you physically, if you're trying to lift something or if you go to the gym, highly also recommend stretching there because that is critical. If you're lifting anything or if you're running on a machine, we are very, very delicate. The human body is not as flexible as we may think. I'm a strong believer of stretching every possible chance I can or I remember. I tend to forget. I even have a reminder. I have a daily reminder to stretch, and even with that, sometimes I forget. So please incorporate this in your daily routine in the morning. It goes a long way. Practice number 2 is being present. And what I mean by this is when you go outside, for example, you're walking to the store or you're walking to the gym, be present. Try not to be on your phone. Look around. Don't get stuck in what the rest of society is doing. Enjoy what's around you. Yes, even if you live in New York and you live in the concrete jungle, it still will expand your mind to open up your eyes and see what's in your surroundings. When you do this, I find myself doing this a lot more now. Even when I take the train, you know, even the subways are very, very interesting. If you're from New York, you know New York City subways are extremely interesting. It's still entertaining to the eye. Even if I'm listening to something, an audiobook or a podcast, I still like to look around and be present in the moment. Every time I go for a walk, I just look at the trees, or if I have water around me, look at the water, look at the cars. And I feel like we've lost that in society. So I highly recommend you do that. No matter how busy it looks and it seems, it's always a good exercise to use your eyes and expand your mind when you're actually present in the current moment. And on the long run, you will see this practice spread into other sectors of your life, such as when you're having a simple conversation, or if you happen to be out to dinner with a friend or your spouse, you tend to be more present because you've already practiced this in all the other sectors in your life, that it just naturally flows into everything else. And people will appreciate you a lot more when you're fully there, engaged and present. So not only will this benefit your mind, it will also improve others and how they feel about you being fully present at the moment. Number 3, just move. Getting out there and moving is a big factor when it comes to your mind. Moving gets your blood flowing. If you're sitting on the couch for too long, you get up, just walk around. If you have a sitting desk, try to get a standing desk. If you can get it at your job, if you have a desk job. If you already have a job that moves, that's best right there because you're already moving to work. Even though it might tire you out, it's actually doing you a long-term benefit. It already benefits your organs, but it also benefits your mind to move. So be mindful of your movement. Just continue to move, be physical, be active. It doesn't have to be the gym. You could pick up a sport, a hobby, something that you love to do. As long as you're moving a little bit more than what you naturally do, it would highly improve the blood flow going to your brain. So number 4 may be a little obvious coming from me due to my previous videos. Food. Consume food that's actually going to be healthy for you, or that makes you feel good, gives you energy, makes you feel like you do want to move. Try to eat things that are going to be brain food, because at the end of the day, as cliche as it may sound, you really are what you eat. If you haven't realized that yet, you reflect on what goes into your body versus how you feel, you will see like, oh wow, I am feeling like this because of this. You know, makes you sleep better, gives you more flexibility. All these external factors that come into your body, please keep that in mind because all that reflects on your brain and your brain function, especially sugar consumption. And last but not least, number 5, learn something new. You're here on YouTube. YouTube is like the encyclopedia of learning new stuff. Search into something that you might want to learn, something that you've been interested in, or maybe something that you've always wanted or you've done as a kid and now you're much older and you're like, wow, maybe I can approach this sector of my life, but I don't feel comfortable. Step out of your comfort zone. Please do this. It will expand your mind to other levels that you can never imagine. It just opens up new doors in your mind. Like, I've been a full testimony of this, and my mind has just expanded in so many ways after I've continued to like just be okay with stepping out of my comfort zone. Highly beneficial. Now I have a bonus practice, which is a nightly cleanup. Now what I mean by nightly cleanup is be aware of your surroundings. Clean your surroundings. Clean the kitchen, the living room, your bedroom. Not so deep, but make sure everything is out of clutter to create some stillness in your mind. Try at least 30 minutes, 20 minutes before bed. Try to eliminate phone use so you can give your eyes a break, increase melatonin. Relax your mind to actually head in a restful state to be able to sleep through the night. This is just a bonus. Try to implement the first 5, and if you can, then do the nightly cleanup. But I highly recommend it. It will help your thinking process to just create more clarity when everything around you and in your surroundings are totally out of clutter and clean. And that concludes the 2-part series on how to shift your mindset. Once again, thank you for watching. And if you found any of this beneficial, please hit the like button, a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified for all my videos. And if you're new here, please subscribe and comment below on any practices that you may actually be doing that I didn't mention in my video. I'm highly interested in hearing what my audience have to say. Thanks again, guys. See you in the next video. Blah, 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 blah.